Welcome, friends. A new update on Bitcoin, especially with the weekly candlestick that started 2 or 3 days ago. We are now at the beginning of the new month, and the weekly candlestick opened at the same level as last week's close, which is a very strong indicator. This suggests that the price may be satisfied in the current area, and it will be difficult to witness a further strong decline. Even if a decline occurs, as we discussed earlier, it is normal. If we say that Bitcoin may fall a little further, it may reach approximately 100,000, which would be the maximum decline and is not considered a problem. I believe that there is strong buying momentum forming now, and the market is in a race to the top. We could witness a strong rebound at any moment from the current point. The matter is simple. We are approaching. As we mentioned, last month's close was at this level, close to the top, and this is normal. It is the same scenario that occurred at the previous peak, at 73,000. At that time, the price reached this level and stalled for about 2 weeks. Then a strong rebound occurred. Now the same situation is repeating itself. The price rose from the bottom, hit resistance, and stalled for a week. And this week is the second week. Therefore, we are expected to see a rebound after the close of this weekly candle, or even before it closes. We may see a strong rebound this week or early next week. Anything is possible. The market consolidation is still at its peak, but it has been noted that it has given a strong negative signal, especially with the recent bearish weekly candle. This indicates that the consolidation is on its way down, and the recent rise was merely a corrective move before continuing the decline. The goal of this decline is to allow for a move by cryptocurrencies. Consolidation follows the market movement, not the other way around. Therefore, cryptocurrencies are the ones telling us what will happen. They indicate an upcoming rise, which means that consolidation will have to fall. We mentioned earlier that cryptocurrencies are currently forming a head and shoulders pattern on the larger time frame, and almost all currencies are in this pattern. This indicates a strong upward movement is coming, which may begin this week and intensify next week. We also stated that the beginning of the market movement will be between June 10 and the 15th. Today is June 5th, meaning we have approximately 10 days to go, and God willing, we will see the market move strongly during this period. Note here the double bottom pattern on the PI coin, which is very clear. The first bottom led to a rise, then the price returned to form the second bottom, which is a strong indication of an imminent revival, God willing. The PI coin has begun to align well with the market, having completed a downward phase that was not accompanied by consolidation. Now, on the weekly time frame, the bottom is confirmed, and as the time frame expands, the strength of this bottom increases. As we mentioned, what will save the coin from any further decline is a rising market. In the event of a decline, the PI coin may break support and reach the 25 to 30 cent levels, but God willing, we will not see this scenario, as the entire market is now poised for a rise. Most cryptocurrencies are still at the bottom, such as PEPE, which has already moved ahead, as well as other coins like SUI and Turbo. Some coins have risen by 50% from the recent downward wave. We hope this scenario will be repeated with other currencies, with them also rising by 50%, leaving the bottom and beginning to consolidate and take off. For example, APT hasn't moved yet, and AVAX is still at the bottom. The market as a whole hasn't fully moved yet, which presents an excellent opportunity. The head and shoulders pattern is now clear. The right shoulder is forming, and while the pattern may not be entirely perfect, it is effective. The multiplicity of shapes and patterns doesn't matter. What matters is that we see an upward movement. The most important thing is not to lose the current bottom. And God willing, we will not lose it. Prices are currently 20% to 40% higher than the bottom, and some currencies, such as PEPE, have risen 150%, indicating that the market will not return to this bottom again. A market rebound from the current point is highly anticipated, and so is APT. You feel that all cryptocurrencies are following the same pattern, which increases the likelihood of a rebound. If the rebound from this point doesn't occur, a new double bottom movement may occur, and the market may retest the bottom before taking off again. However, this scenario is currently weak, as the market is showing a clear bullish pattern and momentum. Bitcoin itself may stabilize at its current level for a week or two, giving the bulls a chance to take over and thus move the currencies. The strongest scenario currently is that the head and shoulders pattern completes from the current point and we witness a strong rally. Some currencies may begin to rise this week, but the most likely will be next week, after the close of the current weekly candle, which has only 3 days left.